Look at you, scared money don't make none.
Nah, I'm just hype.
Guess what, guys? Look at our beautiful faces. Look at our beautiful faces. We here with the Medium Rare Podcast. And it's your boy.
We already fucking shit up.
Already. So much energy. It's your boy LastNameBall. You know, representing Triggerdale, land of the free, home of the brave. You know, Duck Down Shorty. You know, and we're back again with another beautiful episode of the Medium Rare Podcast. I'm here with my amazing co-host.
It's your boy, Saźon. Look at my fucking skin. You can see me now. Yes. We've taken our time. We've been on a hiatus, and people's like, yo, where y'all been? Y'all slacking. We had finals, yeah, but you know what? We just been diversifying our revenue streams.
All 2019.
And fucking investing in ourselves, because come July, we going to get that sponsorship, baby. This is the first step.
Mm-hmm.
Price went up.
We're gonna be doing a July 4th barbecue, and that's going to be sponsored by the local Nutty Man. So you already know
we're gonna have the Coquito Man. We're gonna have the Coquito Man in there too.
Okay, lit.
Mango Coco Cherry.
We got the Nutty Man. We got the Coquito Man. We're gonna have the Icy Man cherry on deck. No Piragua Man. We leave the Piragua Man on the concourse. But yeah,
and there's gonna be Patalitos there too. Empanadas. And same thing.
And we're here with the friend, the homie, the master supreme of videography. Introduce yourself,
gangster,
to the squad.
What's up, guys? Andy.
Hey, it's Andy.
I was laughing because
Andy.
you were saying a whole bunch of random shit like Piraguas and all that shit.
Yeah.
It feels like a different world here in the Bronx. Being that I'm from Brooklyn.
Oh yes.
It's so different.
Whoa.
We're in Brooklyn. Where in Brooklyn you from, Andy?
Sunset Park.
You. It's nice over there.
Man is like it's so like different.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's just me. I feel like Bronx is like.
Well,
what's your perception? Hold on, before we start. Before we get into the conversation,
let's do it.
Because we haven't forgot that I come from the royalty, the bridges of the kings.
we on the terrace too.
We on the terrace. You see
we
where we at.
oversee everything.
You see this greatness? This shit look like a palace. Is because we in Kingsbridge, dog. You feel me? Back to the money. So, what's your perception of the Bronx being from Brooklyn?
Well, being that you're from Kingsbridge, I'm from the county of Kings. Letting y'all know.
Okay.
It's so weird because I have weird history here because. An ex of mine, I was just telling him earlier.
Yes.
I purchased counterfeit tickets.
Yes.
I on my behalf purchased counterfeit tickets to a Romero concert. And
Romeo?
Trying to get it has to be.
I thought you was talking about cheese, bro. Like, yeah.
And
that's Romano, bro.
Parmesan Romero.
And I was sold. I paid $500 for the tickets.
Where you bought these tickets at, bro?
Some dude,
Fam.
I
what
knew
year
it
was this?
Facebook.
I knew it was like sus like 5 minutes after I purchased it.
He was from Brooklyn?
He was from the Bronx. That's why. And so, long story short, my ex's girlfriend was her family are cops.
Okay.
So, like a few hours, he was arrested.
You already know Andy with the ops, so beware.
Yeah.
Beware.
But the Bronx looks nice. This area looks really nice. I like it. Like, oh shit, like there's actually a nice neighborhood, just like Brooklyn. Yeah. Brooklyn has their
This is the bridges of the king. This is not just a name. Like this shit is.
Right. And you already got a little taste of Riverdale. You got a little taste. Little taste.
I like this so far.
You know what? You could be like lab rat when it comes to pizza, because we've been debating pizza for mad long. And he apparently says that the pizza in Riverdale is better, but that's bullshit.
Oh, what's up? Hell
so
yeah.
We can do this right after this too. Like we could take a spin.
I'd love to.
All right.
I know Artie's is open late. I don't know about your shit, but
nah, we exclusive, yo.
It's all about the water. You know that, right? The water makes the pizza. Yeah. Yes, if you look it up online.
And the bagels.
And the bagels too.
That's why New York City bagels are supposedly the best.
Jewish bagels are very good.
I don't know the religion.
You never had Jewish bagels?
I've had
yes,
I've had Jewish bagels.
I work by a Jewish neighborhood too.
But I don't think that
Midwood?
No, Borough Park.
But bro, the fucking the religion of the bagels does not make them tastier.
Yes, they do.
There's a lot of Holocaust jokes in there
somewhere. I'm
somewhere.
gonna side with you a little bit because Jewish sweets are so
chocolate
fucking. Can you curse?
Yeah.
So fucking good.
Yeah.
We in the Bronx.
Dude,
BXO Day.
It's on another level, and they're so pricey too, so you know it's fucking good. And sometimes they walk around giving out like Jewish,
Honestly,
like snacks and all that.
They're
It's
pricey.
crack.
They're pricey because they're Jewish. That's a little
fact.
bit.
That's fact.
The only
Yeah.
Jewish shit I really fuck with is like latkes or tight fire. If you ever had a latke, it's just a potato pancake. That shit is alright. And macaroons, the coconut joints.
Macaroons. Okay.
I get tired
Okay.
of them shits like after the ones that dipped in chocolate. Or you talking about the regular one? Well,
reg-
you hate chocolate, so
Yeah, you already know.
But I don't really like those shits like that. But anyway, yeah, the pizza. What do you mean the water makes the pizza? Because that
It's all about the water. Like, it's real
for the
fact.
sauce
So
or like
people
for the dough?
import water from New York City to make their pizzas someplace else. I guess
Yeah.
like I don't know, somewhere in the
'Cause
like the
New York
States.
City has some of the best tap water in the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah, I know.
In the
Yeah,
United
the cleanest.
States.
Yeah, it's something that's all about the water. And people actually import water. It's fucking like blow minds when I found out.
I'm about to start selling water, bro.
Yo, go to like
Diversify that
North
revenue.
Dakota. Like go to North Dakota and just start selling the water.
Yeah.
No,
like,
like
I got
on
that
that
in New York
side,
City.
they prideful. Like when I went to Idaho, he was
Okay.
talking mad shit. You New Yorkers and your big shot tap water, but we filter ours 5 times. I'm like,
Well, I mean, the fact that you have to do that shit 5 times
You're
might, you know, like,
you
I
want-
mean, like, fucking, like, Smirnoff isn't distilled 5 times, fam. Why you?
Ciroc is.
Ciroc is?
Yeah, Ciroc is. Yes, it says it on
Ciroc
the
is.
bottle too.
Yeah, that's how I got it.
And I don't even drink. That's
Damn,
pretty
I'm
good.
an alcoholic if I know
Damn,
that.
that's
like,
bad. Yeah.
that's
You actually
terrible.
you're alcoholic that you know what the bottle says on the same
But I
bottle.
don't even drink Ciroc. That's the crazy thing. Like I mean, Puffy, if you want to give somebody an endorsement,
Exactly. Diddy, where you
we'll be
at? Where's the
Ciroc
camera
boys.
at, Diddy? We talking to you, bro.
word, all cameras, Diddy. Yeah, we got 3 of them things. All 3 of them.
Can't stop.
But yeah, I don't really like vodka like that, but it's crazy I know that. But anyway, back to the money. You still haven't explained how the fuck water makes a difference. Like, is it in the
You
dough?
make
Is it
dough.
in the sauce?
Yeah, one of the main ingredients to make dough is water.
I mean, it's just water,
Yeah.
yeast, salt, and
I'm
wheat.
90% water.
You're looking good, looking nice and fly. Came from work, I guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm in my house. I wouldn't look like this otherwise.
I feel good.
You know, cameras are on, so
Yeah, like now I like
Cameras
Camera
are
always
on.
adds 10 pounds.
10 pounds. I don't care. Like, but usually I'm in like basketball shorts and chancletas, and I got the corns out and shit. But
you got the Dewey on.
yeah, like I couldn't even put a do rag on right now because I would look ridiculous. But
I mean, honestly, I think the new lighting will catch a nice shimmer on your silky.
thanks for plugging that. Thanks for
You
plugging
know?
that because people didn't even know we had the lighting. My crib is not naturally like this. My
Yeah,
crib
this is you know, literally in a new light. This
y'all
is
see this shit. This is handmade by my mama.
Okay,
Feel me?
all right.
Handmade to
Shouts out to your
feel
mom.
me. These couches used to have plastic on them, but we ain't doing that no more.
That's not traditional
Damn.
stuff, where they don't want to get their stuff ruined. Like,
Yeah.
it's plastic.
Yeah, it was after a while. Me and bro was like, "Yo, take that shit off. My ass hurts in the summer."
Yo, I have like vivid memories of going to my grandmother's house and just fucking pegao ahí in the fucking
we heard Spanish.
It makes that noise.
yeah, yo, it's just
Yo, these cameras got you on 1,000. You speak Spanish? Let's
you
get
know,
it. Let's get it.
just making sure that people know.
Okay.
But yeah, yo, that shit was the worst, B. And it's like she was on some like, you know, she's not married to Con Edison. You know, you're not paying
What the
for
fuck
the
that
lights.
has to do with
AC,
the
bro.
couches? Oh, okay, that makes sense.
AC. So
But the AC doesn't help, though.
Windows was open.
The AC doesn't help because trust me, bro. I
Oh
lived
yeah,
here.
yeah, you get stuck.
I
No
lived
matter
here,
what.
And my mom, like, she wasn't that crazy with the AC. My pops would be talking shit. Like, he's the type of person to disconnect the microwave after he uses it. Don't use microwaves.
Nah.
he's wild
that's,
like that.
That's extra.
He's a wild goon like that. But my mom wasn't like crazy with the couches, but the AC would be blasting, and I'll be in underwear watching cartoons and shit, and I just toss and it's yeah. So it's like
Yeah, I
after a
feel
while,
you.
me and my brother was like, "Yo, fuck that shit."
Yeah, y'all
Take me
blessed.
off.
I didn't have AC till I was like 14 years old.
When
I'm
did
not
you
even
get a
joking.
phone though?
When I was 15 years old.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, like,
Yo, ACs they're expensive, dude. The bill.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. They
God,
run
when
up
it's
the bill.
really hot.
They run
Nah,
up
I
the
feel like
bill.
you know what they do in Con Ed? I feel like honestly they just inflate the prices. Cause in
You
the
think?
winter, listen, in the winter, historically, anyone who's ever slept in my house know that me and my brother always used to turn on the AC. Like it could be a snowstorm outside
Why
In the
not
winter?
open the window?
because
Facts.
there's snow.
But you don't have
doesn't always
have the
snow.
bug shield, my G.
No, I don't got that shit.
What?
I got the.
So you got mosquitoes in your joint?
No, do you see? Have you ever seen a mosquito in here?
Nah, not yet. I don't know.
Yo, I got bit yesterday. Crazy on my
Damn,
arm.
it's hard.
Mosquito, yo.
I haven't seen a mosquito.
I
this whole
ordered
spring.
that electric thingy. It's like a
Oh,
tennis racket.
yeah. That's
Ordered it
zapping.
just for that. Just for
Yeah.
that.
You're
'Cause
zapping mosquitoes?
I hate that, yo.
I hate
When I went to the
mosquitoes, too.
Philippines, there's the security guy in the hotel. That's all he did. He's playing, and you see a big pile of mosquitoes right on the floor, just laying there. He's just,
He probably sells them shits on the market, like on a pincho.
yo, they're brolic, dude. Like anywhere else but like the city,
Yeah.
brolic.
He probably got
Huge.
the wild brolic forearms just there, just fucking.
Yeah. Yo, it was insane, dude.
Yeah, but back to Con Edison. In the winter, we'll have the AC on, and the bill used to be significantly lower than the summer. So I feel like they just boost the price because it's the summer.
Well, real ones know that in the summer, it is illegal for Con Edison to turn your shit off if it's consistently over, I think, like 90 degrees. So I know people that deadass won't pay their bill for the whole summer. And then be like, all right, you're gonna have to put me on a payment plan, my G.
That's the type of shit niggas in Riverdale do. I can
No,
see.
that's not
That's the
Riverdale
type of
shit.
That's the type of
That's not
Riverdale
Riverdale shit, yo.
I see you now.
But I'm just saying, you know, like,
But if that happens, doesn't it like blow up the Transformers and like if it'll override or like overwhelm it, wouldn't it?
What do you
Like,
mean?
You said it if it passed a certain point, right?
So
no.
no. I'm talking about so outside, like the temperature outside, if it's 90 degrees or above,
Okay.
right? Con Edison cannot turn your electricity off if you're not paying. So I know people that go
got
the
it.
whole summer
Right.
and see the Con Ed bill and throw that shit on the table with your Bed Bath and Beyond inserts and shit, and will not pay that shit until September. And when that shit roll around, they'll be like, you gotta put me on a payment plan because I can't pay a fucking stack now. Just to you, and then it's just extra.
And they add fees to. I would assume they add fees
Yeah,
to
they
that,
add-
right?
I don't know about. I don't know if they add fees.
Yeah, like a
Delay
missed payment,
fees.
right?
I don't
Right,
know
yeah,
if they
late
add
yeah.
fees, but we'll,
And like probably like since it's the summer, the late fees will be even more.
there's a scam
like a
there
percentage
somewhere.
or some shit.
There's a scam there somewhere. Do your research.
There you have it, folks.
Shit.
Scams all over the place. But yeah, I mean, Con Edison, they're a whole bunch of ladrones. But I pay the light bill now, so I be out here just turning mad shit on, not disconnecting the microwave, all of that. My
And-
pop still does it whenever he passes by, but
Son,
Yeah, it's forced a habit, I guess.
son just
no,
been.
he just
So
an
now you can
asshole.
tell your pops, I paid a fucking light.
But I told him that, and he was like, "It's tu casa." I'm like, okay.
Oh, you see, yo, it's you can never have it all, yo.
He just looked at me and like did like the you see the Idris Elba gift from the wild.
Yeah,
he just
yeah.
did that like, nigga, is your crib?
They can see us now, bro. You don't need to describe gifs. You can just fucking act it out.
You see, I'm not used to it.
There you
son.
go.
I'm not used to all this money flowing and the prices going up, dog.
God
Like,
damn, this lighting is beautiful.
this shit is fire. It'll
Oh
be
my
we'll be
God.
dumb sick if it just turns off though.
I should just, like-
one of the shits just pop.
I feel like I'm about to take like maternity photos or some shit.
Wow.
That's a
right.
scheme I could do in
Like
my
I'm
crib.
about to like hold up.
They actually, I work at a hospital. They do that. They have an outsourced company that comes into the rooms. They're like, hey, we're taking pictures.
Right after the baby's born.
A little after, like 5 hours after, like, hey, we'll take pictures and all that.
You made it seem like it was 5
They
days.
definitely
Like,
paying off the nurses. Like, yo, let me know what's
No,
next.
obviously they're not gonna take pictures when like it's all fresh and all that. You know what I'm saying?
What do you
Like,
mean?
5
When it's
hours
busting
is
out
pretty
the
fresh,
womb.
Like-
bro.
Like they come out of surgery, they go back to the rooms and all that, sewn up, and then they bring the baby in, and they're like, all right, do you want to take pictures? Done, just like that.
The baby can't even open his eyes
They take pictures
with
dude.
flash and like lights and
They-
shit.
Well, they have like the cameras. They don't have lights and all that. They're just like a basic camera.
How many people is it running around doing this? Like, is it like a pair?
Two, yeah,
It's a pair?
Yeah,
It's
it is
a pair?
Yeah, it is a pair. They
What
take
does
pictures,
what does the assistant do?
hold the
Comb
clipboard?
the
I don't-
baby.
I don't know. Is
the
the
baby,
assistant like, hold up, let me get in there and starts
But I
moving
know
the
it's two
baby
of them.
around and
It's two
shit?
of them. They go around the hospital, take pictures.
That's a
And-
scam.
and-
How much
yeah.
they charge?
How much? Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
They
but
charge the hospital. Or they charge the patients.
patients.
That should go on my
Bro,
insurance.
you fresh off of.
I could put that on the insurance as a
Yeah, but like
That's a scheme.
that's a lot of money. I think.
Oh,
If you think about
what?
it, they can charge them whatever. Like yo,
dude. That's
I'll do the $50.
it. Depends. Like if you in a big ass hospital, what hospital is it? If you
my
don't mind?
Mamadi's Medical Center.
That-
Shouts out to my Mamadi's.
Maimonides?
Yeah, it's a Jewish hospital.
Oh yeah,
My
I'm
Mamadi's.
I thought you said my mom's.
My Mamadi's. Yeah, my mom.
Where is
It
that?
That is on Borough Park. It's in Brooklyn.
Okay.
The cross streets is 48th and 10th Avenue.
That shit is deep. Yo, Sunset Park is fucking deep as fuck, bro. Like, that shit
never
is, you
been
gotta
there.
take the yellow line
Like the NR.
Cali? We're in Cali? No,
that
it's
way.
the what trains to get?
Isn't like the NRQ?
There's a D. The D is
the
nearby.
D goes there?
Yeah.
I don't know shit about Brooklyn. Look at me.
Damn.
Looking like a
shaky,
fool.
bro. I don't take anything past the Barclays. Like I went to Canarsie once to play football.
That's deep.
That's wild.
That's wild deep from you. Yeah, that's wild deep.
And I was just like,
No, but Sunset's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Very chill, very calm. Night's it's pretty dope.
gotta
Before
show
back
me,
in the
bro.
day, it used to be a little bit ratchet for sure.
a little bit ratchet.
Bro, all in
Yeah.
New York used to be crazy back in the day.
Like
so.
I'll never forget. I was coming out of junior high school. I lived a block away from my junior high school. I was coming out of an after-school program. It was like a science thing, and it was an Asian kid that was also in the not very nice. And there would always be like a gang, whatever you want to fucking
the
call it.
triads.
That would be right in the corner, chilling at the bodega. So they saw us, and then they saw the Asian kid crossing the street right in the middle. They made eye contact with the Chino.
Hold on.
Sorry, Chinese person. Sorry.
Chino, that's a direct translation. Like
Chino.
it's not a
Spanish.
racist
I'm sorry.
term.
All right.
You're not calling him a yellow guy. Like, not saying
That's a
that-
racist term.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
You say
All
Chino
right.
like, oh shit, like you good?
Because
bro.
you never, I don't know, like, I'm trying to be careful. Anyways,
you see, yo, that's what's wrong with fucking society going.
you gotta be careful. You have to
Fuck
be
that.
careful.
Just say whatever you want.
Anyway, so the Asian gentleman was crossing the street. He was in the middle. So there was about like
How
four.
old was this gentleman?
We were, how old in junior high school? Like
13?
13. 13. They seen him.
And he's a gentleman. That's lit.
God damn it. So he's in the middle of a fucking intersection, and then they see this kid. They see him like, cause he's a dweeb looking, like, you know, Jugi looking and all that. Immediately run to him, beat the living shit out of him, like swinging.
Did they take
nonstop.
anything?
What?
Did they take anything?
No, they just beat the living shit out of him. Just,
They didn't. That's
Yo,
not
dude,
Brooklyn shit.
so
That
and
is
then
some bored shit,
That's
yeah.
some-
What
Brooklyn
what
shit,
saved them
bro.
was a teacher was driving, stopped. Hey, stop. They ran. I was just like, what the fuck did I just see, dude? He was so busted up.
Damn.
I was just like, and now it's just like those same
He didn't
people,
do
those same
roundhouse
people
kicks or
either
nothing?
locked up, they have
Fam,
kids and like
He's
wiped
just-
down,
yo,
or dead. One of the two.
he's the kid from the Goonies. He's not Liu Kang. You feel me?
But he didn't like even try to. Damn, that's so
Nah, I feel
unfortunate.
bad. And you know what was helping him out was the light post. The little the street light post was helping him out. He was just
Oh, he was doing the rope-a-dope?
I was trying to like bob and weave and all that. I felt so bad, dude.
Why you didn't help him?
What?
Why
I was
didn't you-
like, I was like 12 years old.
But you-
skinny little
no,
shit.
no.
I am not getting myself
You
involved.
said they saw us, meaning
What do
that
you mean?
was
What?
deep.
You would
They
not
saw-
step in if you saw some random dude get a wipe.
If you was a little Asian, come on, dog.
He saw by himself, and he was like a group of us. It was girls and a few guys. He called.
What did the girls do? Oh my god!
They were like, "Oh my god, stop!" And like, not really do much.
And y'all just laughing like,
No, I was just like,
yo, bro. And these guys were older. I assume.
yeah, older, like in the 20s.
Corny.
Late-
yeah.
That's
Like-
that Brooklyn shit. You see why I talk shit about Brooklyn?
That is kind of facts, though.
One of them niggas is probably a rapper right now.
I know one of them in that group that I saw, which I kind of knew, he died. One of them,
He
one
died
of-
or he got killed?
He died.
Oh, wow.
Natural causes.
I don't know. I know he died. One of them has like a kid somewhere, and the other one is in prison right now. Yeah,
All right.
but I
Well,
recognize.
sounds about right.
Yeah, that's a life. Yeah,
I mean,
mean,
is
two out
the
of-
Asian kid good?
I haven't heard from him after junior high
Fam
school.
is probably running a
was junior high. I was, like,
fucking
way
hedge
over-
fund, or like he has an app somewhere.
And 3 laundromats
He's
and nail
chilling.
salons.
That's racist.
Oh wait, hold on. Massage parlors are apparently not popular, but he probably got 2 massage parlors in Florida.
Damn. Probably, yeah. So,
First of all, you can say it's racist, but this means that he's a successful businessman.
I don't know if massage parlors are essentially, you know,
That's a lucrative
the
business.
bar
Right.
for success, my
If you got a couple of them,
I
and
mean,
nail
if you got
salons,
clients like your boy Kraft, then yeah, like that shit is gonna be, you know.
Funny as hell.
But like otherwise, I'm not entirely sure you could be paying the bills all crazy with $20 for an hour massages.
bro.
How much did Kraft have to pay for his fine? Like, it was like nothing. Like chump change, right?
Bro,
For him, anything is Trump.
No. It was like You could afford it. I could afford it. I think it's like $2,500 maybe. I think
I don't know,
it
dude.
was like a slap on the wrist.
Well, thank you for the compliments, and I can afford that. Thank you.
I mean,
I mean, look at your vest, bro.
but looking at
Your
it,
vest is
I
telling
look
me you
like
could
such a
afford that.
douchebag white guy right
Damn, you
now.
got a watch on? Like can we let
Yeah.
that hang for
Look
a
at the
little
socks.
bit?
This is
Can we
bullshit.
let that hang for a
Oh,
little
the
bit?
socks is Thanos.
Look at the
Look.
Look at
The socks is Thanos. Look, he's still my guy, even though they nerfed him in Infinity War and End Game, but that's another story.
You seen Endgame yet?
yes, I did.
You saw
Okay,
it?
yeah.
All right, we talking.
Oh.
Spoilers ahead if you
What?
haven't seen it. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert.
Dude, I cried.
You cried?
I
cried.
cried like 3 times,
Oh,
dog.
man. All right. Okay.
I cried like 3.
Y'all
I,
dead ass?
I had the 3D shades on, so nobody saw me. She didn't. Yo, my girl didn't even see me. I was like, yo,
Y'all dead ass?
Yeah, I cried.
I'm sorry
Y'all
that we're
cried?
not emotionless assholes like you.
Over what?
All right. Let's hold on. Pause.
Over what?
Pause. The scene where Tony Stark hugs Spider-Man, that shit was emotional as fuck. Because when Spider-Man died in the last movie, that shit made me cry. And then the last scene where he's dancing with his wife, son, I thought of my parents. I was like, dude, it was a lot.
Nah, when Tony Stark was with his pops,
Oh.
and y'all didn't even peep that
That
he
too.
didn't even shake his hand. He said like this. I'm like, yo, Poppy. And then he died. I'm like, God damn.
When he was dying, that shit was mad deep. And what was it his wife, Potts, was like,
Pepper
it's okay,
Potts.
you could rest now. Like your hubby's about to die, and you say, all right, you can rest now.
Nah,
shit
yeah.
is-
Honestly, I guess I got unpopular opinions then, because really to keep it a 1,000,000%, like I was not emotionally invested in that movie
Why?
because
Have you watched all the movies?
I've seen everything. I've seen everything.
Nah,
The only
you
ones
bugging.
that I haven't seen are like Ant-Man and the Wasp, because who cares? I haven't seen.
That was a great movie.
Shut up.
What?
I haven't seen.
I haven't seen.
I
it, so
haven't seen.
I
I
can't
haven't
even
seen
talk
Captain
shit.
Marvel.
Sorry, bro.
I haven't seen
No.
Captain Marvel yet. But
Yeah,
that's
Wildin'. That
definitely.
one was good.
I'm gonna check that one out. But I've seen everything else.
I wanted her to get washed up in Avengers though, and that got me tight that she didn't.
Oh, she was OP in fucking Endgame.
But Thanos should have been OP. He has telekinesis and telepathy,
Telepathy.
whatever.
Telepathy.
Yeah, that shit. He got cosmic powers. He doesn't have any of that in any of these movies. It's like, yo,
But
bro,
for this universe, they humanized them.
I don't give a fuck. He has a face. He has regular pupils. Like, the least you can do is give that man some powers.
I mean, I just don't like. I just wasn't. I don't know. Like when Tony dies, it's kind of just like okay. Like
did you not like
we knew this was
the
gonna
character?
happen.
Did you not like the character of Tony Stark?
I didn't think he was gonna die.
I really liked it actually. Like I as him as a character, Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark.
Killed it.
I don't think he should act anymore after this. He should just retire.
Nah,
as
he's
Iron
good.
Man.
You know how much he's making on back end?
Dude.
He's making 75 million plus.
Oof.
One movie.
Yo, that's crazy. Crazy.
One thing that I got to comment that people are raving about, people acting like Obama just won another election, is Papa Doc being Captain America.
Facts.
Oh.
That's his first movie too.
That's the only.
Yo.
He's always gonna be Papa Doc to me.
Yo.
Always, just like The Rock is always gonna be The Rock. He's
Facts.
not Dwayne Johnson. ever.
Facts. Yo.
But, bro, do some push-ups. Like you've had like how many years for you to get brolic? Like,
That's
bro.
so true.
No.
And then Don Cheadle as War Machine. Come on, bro. Like
But
this is
you know what I was
worst-
hyped for in the first Iron Man movie? It was
It was
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Yeah. Then he
And
was
he
just
became-
like, nah, I need this bread.
Yeah.
And Marvel said, nope, sorry.
And then they put Don Cheadle's bum ass. Have you seen War Machine in the comics? He's wild, brolic. He got
Yeah.
dreads and shit.
Like-
He got this bum ass nigga looking like
I
a
guess because
substitute math
I guess
teacher.
because like black don't crack. I mean, it's like he's like how old is he? Like 80 years old, right?
Who?
He
Don Cheadle?
sucks.
He's probably like 40.
Nah,
he
he's
hasn't.
at 80,
He hasn't
wow.
had a good movie since Hotel Rwanda.
Bro, he sucks. As War Machine, he's garbage.
I'm okay with him. I'm all right.
I like
He's-
Terrence Howard more.
Yeah, because Terrence Howard has a fucking personality.
Word.
Yeah, man.
That's
I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that. No offense to Don Cheadle, but like,
offense to him. Fuck that.
nah.
Nah, Don Cheadle. I think Don Cheadle. I don't think was awful. Like he was.
He
cool.
wasn't- and he
but,
wasn't a
But the
good-
thing. But like, who are we gonna put that on? We're gonna put that on Don Cheadle. We're gonna put that on the Coen Brothers for not really including War Machine and developing that character.
If the actor had more of a voice, you would have some more pizzazz.
What do you mean more of a voice?
Bro, as an actor, you make the role. They can give you the role, but the performances that you remember
Facts.
are people who
Yep.
take it and make it their own.
That's what's
Not
up.
really. War Machine is some C tier fucking Marvel character.
Doesn't fucking matter.
Like,
So was the Riddler in Batman and Robin, but look at what happened. Jim Carrey made that shit to him.
Yo, yeah.
because
that's
it's
him.
fucking Jim Carrey.
And Jim Carrey's just like
Wasn't that the fucking what's this dude's name?
But that's what I'm trying to
Who
say.
directed that? That
I'm
did
not a director guy.
The fucking fuck, dude. Oh, I'm so upset.
Why you made that?
Cause I should know this. The fucking Halloween Christmas story with the
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton. That was Tim Burton.
Oh,
shit.
that was Tim
So
Burton.
of course that shit is gonna
That
be
was Tim
wild,
Burton.
eccentric, and it
No,
allowed.
but-
No, wait, time out. That was not Tim Burton.
It wasn't. It was that the
No.
Michael Keaton joint.
Michael Keaton was Tim Burton.
Okay.
That was Tim Burton. That shit was.
The shit with the Riddler was George Clooney.
Yeah, but the director. I don't know who the director was.
George Clooney was Batman.
Okay. I mean, even so, it's just fucking. It's Jim Carrey.
But it doesn't matter.
George
Mr.
Clooney as the
Freeze,
Batman was.
It's Jim Carrey, and that's when Jim Carrey was popping. That's what
He's
that's
about
what
to make
it
a
is.
comeback on Sonic.
Yo, you
Fuck
saw
out of
that?
here.
You saw-
He about to make a
Woo!
comeback.
Yes.
On
dude.
Sonic?
Yup. He's
That
back
movie
on
looks awful.
Nah,
Yo,
they can
bro.
They
save it.
fucked him up.
That
It was
is
so
the first
bad.
trailer I think I've ever in a long time where I was just like, hard no.
You know why? Because Sonic just looks so stupid.
Yeah, and they changed him.
You see
Yeah.
Knuckles?
Knuckles
You
is
see
in
the
movie?
Knuckles screenshot?
He's in the movie?
Knuckles looks zooted, bro.
He's in a movie.
Knuckles
I didn't
looks
see that.
out of here, bro.
Knuckles is in
Yeah.
Knuckles was my favorite. He was the coolest. Like, when he was bad, like...
Word.
Someone's on his space.
All I know is that Jim Carrey was going to do a good job as Dr. Robotnik. And the movie's going to be bootleg worthy. I'm not going to go to the... I might do the $6
I'm not paying
Tuesdays.
for a bootleg, bro. I'm not ever seeing that
Bro,
movie.
you know what I'm
Get
talking
get
about.
that AMC Stubs. You get
Yeah, the
20 bucks a
Tuesdays,
month.
yeah.
$20. No.
Oh, you talking about the
I think it's what do you call
membership.
Stubs?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Stubbs is the
It's like a monthly thing. You pay $20 and you get to see 3 movies a week
Some
for
shit
free.
like that.
What?
It's not for free. You pay for it.
You're paying for it.
It's part of it. What you mean? What you mean quotes, bro? It's
Nah,
it's
'cause if you
don't use it-
$20.
One movie ticket's $25.
Collars?
College.
You got collars? Ever since I can remember, I've been popping my collar.
$25.
Popping my collar.
I didn't think he was gonna cast that. Can you just let me rock next time?
It's funny.
Like,
No, I caught it too, but he paused. So it made it worse. If we would have kept going,
Oh
it was
no,
like, okay.
no! I caught it from the beginning. We don't let those go.
It is $25 nowadays. And
Yeah, I mean, I did the scheme with End Game. I did the 11
What?
before 11 a.m. Got
Oh, I
that
went
shit
on, like,
for
a Tuesday, bro.
$9.
Oh, you saw it later. You didn't see it like the day it came out.
Yeah.
I saw the day it came
Bro,
out.
I did
I
not
couldn't
care.
wait.
I
Could
couldn't
not
do
wait.
that.
No, I couldn't wait.
My brother did that, and he said there was people fighting. And well, he did it in Magic Johnson, but
Nah, that's another thing about my experience. I had a bad experience, yo.
that's
Because it's just so the theater was packed, right? And everybody brought their little badass kids, and they was running down the fucking aisle making mad noise. This bitch was having a fucking conversation with a 3-year-old the entire fucking movie.
you were the shh guy.
Nah, I'm not that guy.
He's that guy.
Yeah, word.
I'm not the first. All right, hold up. I'm not the first guy. Someone needs to break the ice. You feel me? I'll be the second shush. I'll be
Come on.
I'll be the backup shush. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
But like, I very
Make it
rarely
sound
will
so white.
initiate it. But that shit was fucking annoying because it wasn't like there was
Where you
one
watched it
kid,
at?
bro. Ridge Hill, yeah. And that shit was all full.
It wouldn't have happened like that.
But that
unless
movie
he's
was
won.
trash, anyways.
It wasn't. I wouldn't say it was trash.
No, I
Bro,
liked it.
like,
It was
straight
good.
up.
It
Like,
was gonna be trash when Thanos died in the beginning. I'm like, this shit is looking a little shaky.
No, that's why I think I love the movie. And like, 'cause the beginning, like hour of it, which is like mad emotional, nothing comic related and shit. It was just mad personal, emotional.
Honestly, yo, like, I don't think that. I mean, who is Chris Evans a good actor?
I think so. Pretty good. He was just on Broadway. And that
I haven't seen him in enough things to judge.
Me
I
neither.
like him. Yeah, He's
But as
good.
Captain America,
but
you
I'm
can't
not-
really fuck that up.
But
Like,
but I'm not like really again sold on him as an actor on that movie. Is Chris Helmsworth a great actor?
he's a good actor.
He's
He's
alright.
not great.
Yeah,
There's no
He's more of an
great
action.
actors.
He's more of an action.
Like outside of Robert Downey Jr. Like, is there an A-list talent?
Chadwick
in-
Boseman. He
in that
did
movie? He did a bunch of shit nobody
He's
cares
gonna be,
about.
he's gonna be the first black samurai.
Son
whatever.
was Jackie Robinson and James Brown, and nobody gave a shit.
That was great.
Who,
performance.
T'Challa?
I think he won.
Yeah.
Didn't he win?
didn't know that.
Didn't
He
that
didn't win
movie-
nothing, bro.
The
No.
movie won something.
Nope.
though. Really?
Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
That was really good performances though.
That was Jamie Foxx and Ray, the other black guy.
Yo, Jamie Foxx gotta definitely get packed up.
After the electro shit, like,
He got.
we good.
He's had a lot of like Samuel Jackson has had a lot of questionable roles.
Well, Samuel L.
I
Jackson
think it's
also,
great. He was once the highest paid actor.
and he's
Snakes on the Plane was great.
he has more. He has more.
But he has an impactful. Let's see.
He has more film credits than anyone in like movie
Oh yeah, I
history,
know
bro.
that.
But like, so I'm saying like the actor makes the movie. He made the movie. Like,
Well-
he had that one line. Like, I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes
Snakes on these
these motherfucking
motherfucking
planes.
planes.
See, like
I feel
even
like
if the
he's a-
movie's bad, he makes the movie. Like,
That
'cause he's
was-
such a good actor.
That was one of the worst movies I've ever seen, by the way, ever.
Yeah.
You ever
know
seen
what?
Black Snake Moan?
No,
was
I heard
good.
it was good though.
That was good.
I've seen parts of it. It was
That was
alright.
good. Pulp Fiction.
Oh, Pulp Fiction's classic.
Crack.
It's
crack.
super classic, but
Like,
it's like, look, there's no phenomenal actors in that movie, okay? But
Tom Holland's really good. I
yeah,
gotta
he
say
is.
that.
He's a
Oh,
young
yeah.
prodigy. He's
Yeah.
the best Spider-Man
For sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
He acts like
yeah, yeah.
Spider-Man.
Andrew Garfield comes on a good second because he was a good actor too. He was
Toby,
a good.
Toby, and we're gonna bring this back
Yeah,
again.
it's definitely Toby and then
What?
Garfield. Yes,
No.
Toby was a pioneer.
Facts.
True.
Spider-Man 3, we could leave that out of the conversation.
Facts. I'll agree with
The
you on
fact that Harry
Yeah.
Osborn,
One and two were good.
The Venom was Eddie Brock was the kid
That was
from
garbage.
the '70s show. Come on, though.
Yeah.
That was so bad.
Whoever casted that, it should have been Brock Lesnar. I said this a long time ago.
What?
Was he
Eddie
on?
Brock should have been Brock Lesnar in that Spider-Man.
I don't want to see Brock Lesnar act, dude.
But,
Bro.
but Eddie Brock's. I remember the cartoon. Eddie Brock's character was like a
He was
like
a
a dumb
douche.
jock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brock Lesnar's a dumb jock. Yeah.
You know,
I feel-
you know who would
I
have been
feel-
really good as fucking what's his name? Brock then? The homie from Blue Mountain State, Thad Castle.
Oh, I like
okay.
him.
Okay.
That
He played
was-
Aquaman in Smallville. Did you know that?
No,
Yeah.
no, I did not.
He did.
Yeah.
I know that he did an audition on American Idol. Did you know
Yes,
that?
he did. Yes, I did.
How
I
the
know
fuck
that.
y'all know that?
I knew it because I on Blue Mountain State
Yeah.
that show. I
That
did,
show was funny,
Classic. Please watch that.
I love
amazing.
that. I don't know why they didn't
You
bring
saw
it
the
back.
movie?
So that movie they were doing a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
I gave money, so my name's in the credits.
Nice.
Just up, yo, amazing. Oh, it was amazing.
Is
So
it?
yeah, I liked it.
It's funny.
The series is way better than the movie.
Oh, yeah.
hands down. But like,
But
go
the
watch
fact
it.
that they did the movie off the Kickstarter is so dope, though.
For sure.
Like, it's difficult to produce a movie and get that
on
money.
like
and get
a $2 million
everybody on stage.
budget too.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's like
Yeah, $2 million ain't shit.
Get Out. Get Out was $4 million, and they
Really?
made a crap load of money.
So what was the budget for Us? Was it that the next?
I think.
I don't know. He got a budget for that, though.
Did he really get a budget?
Yeah,
for that?
dude. I mean, think about all the different sets that they had, all
But-
the different effects that they had.
Well, I didn't see it, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, you haven't seen
No,
Us?
I
You
haven't
gotta see
seen
that
it.
one.
Yeah.
But yeah, Us. I mean, I'm kind
I
of.
was-
I'm locked into anything Jordan Peele is doing. I
Right,
think
he's
from,
just a
like-
genius mind. Like, but if I was Jordan Peele, I would still stick with that low budget, quality, storytelling movie. I don't know. I haven't seen Us. That's the thing.
I haven't seen it either.
Oh, it's fucking. Oh, it's so good, dude.
Well, I don't know
It's
what the
so
budget
good.
is.
Are you
Like-
just being a hype beast? Because
No, I'm not.
You're
Us
bi-
had a $20 million budget.
what about Get Out? Was $4 still?
But I was $4
certified?
million.
I'll take his word for it.
No, go Google it. Maybe I'm wrong, but everyone's saying it was 4.
If it's more than that, just don't say anything or like lowball it.
Get Out had a. Where are you?
Doo-doo.
$4.5 million budget,
Boom. That was good.
I'll take
too.
that.
and it made like.
Crap load of
And
way
it's
more.
gonna make mad DVD.
Over
money,
100
too.
million for sure.
Oh, yeah, for
Oh, for sure.
255.5 million.
Oof.
That's his production, I think, right? Was it? It was his, right?
Let's see.
So
let's see,
he
let's
made
see.
most of that money.
Production Blumhouse Productions, founded by Jason Blum, and Monkey Paw, which is he's one of 3 production companies credited here.
I'll take a third of that. Like,
That's
give
like
me that.
the parody for Paranormal Activity.
Paranormal Activity.
No, fuck. The one of the Wayans brothers,
Oh yeah.
his production company. He made 60 million off of just his production alone.
Look at Master P and Ice Cube.
But the Wayans brothers have been put on game for since Living
Yeah.
Color. You know what I mean?
Fendi.
So their family has been in show business for a while.
Longest, yeah.
So
Message.
big
you
up
know-
to them.
Yeah, but you know what I don't like about where's the rest of them?
Who?
The rest of the wing, like where's the younger generation?
Oh.
Oh, right now, Coach Hines. No, Coach Hines. What am I saying? Coach from New Girl. What's his name? He was in Let's Be Cops.
He's a Wayne's brother.
Yeah, it's his son. That's Message son. Message.
Oh, that's
That's his son.
Damien. No, fuck.
I don't know about this one.
I,
This is
the
One of the Wayne's
the old, the
sons.
OG, the OG.
One of the OG.
older.
the
yeah,
one
his
from
son.
My Wife and Kids, or the
No,
older
the
one?
older one.
Older one.
Okay.
No, No. It's the older one's son.
Okay, cool.
Yes, that's all. Yeah.
Okay, but where's the rest of them? Like I'm pretty
don't
sure
know.
all of them had kids.
I mean, look at the Jacksons. Was anyone looking at Michael and Janet being like, "Yo, where's Tito?" Like nobody was asking for Tito. Nobody nobody wants Jermaine.
But everybody was asking for Jordan's kids, and then they sucked. So it's the same shit.
Dude, nobody wanted Jordan's kids.
Bro, people were checking for Michael Jordan.
Bro.
Before they knew they was trash, people was checking for those kids. Fuck out of here.
Well, the only reason they got scholarships is because their father had fucking UC. Yo, so here's the thing, right? I think it was Marcus Jordan got a scholarship to UCF, which was an Adidas school. He was like, "Fuck this! I'm wearing Jordans." Like, I'm not wearing your bum ass Adidas. So Adidas terminates the contract with UCF, and then Mike's like, "All right, I got y'all," and literally sponsored their entire athletic program.
That's as though.
Well, I think Marcus owns like or is part owner of a sneaker store or some shit like that.
Nobody gives a fuck about that. Like, what? Yeah, whole stock is Jordans.
Yeah,
I mean, he
pretty
probably
good.
got all the exclusive shits.
Nike and Jordan.
And he should sell them at reseller prices.
Probably does.
I would do that. I would have crack.
Shit.
I mean, Mike don't care. Mike does not care, bro.
Nah, he's making money.
Mike
Fuck
don't
those
care.
kids.
We've
Fuck those
established this a
kids.
long time ago. Mike does not care about nothing.
Listen, man. Speaking about basketball, I don't know the Warriors I'm playing right now, but they're about to play. But your man Steph Curry's wife, Ayesha Curry, y'all heard what she said?
Oh my God! Yeah, like,
I
she'll
saw
fuck
the
everybody,
clip.
something like that, right?
What?
She'll fuck everyone, right?
No,
Something about sex.
He
I was seeing like a meme on. Like,
said, "Yo, she'll fuck anybody." I'm
something
not.
like that. Wait,
Nah, bro, that's not.
don't wait, hold on. I'm
Yo,
just going-
Aisha Hive, please leave us alone.
So she was on the Red Table Talk, which is
I hate that show.
Yeah, I do too.
They won an Emmy though. I guess congrats to them.
I mean,
they're just not making content for me.
they're not, it's not for you. It's for
Exactly.
women.
Exactly.
It's for women to retweet
Like,
and talk
I'm-
shit.
I'm not with
and
it.
Snap all. But it's Jada Pinkett Smith's talk show, and she's there with Curry's mom and I think Curry's sister, right?
I think that's his sister. Yeah. I didn't know. It looked. I think it's his sister.
The volleyball one that she was talking about her concussion and shit.
Yeah. She
So she was there,
slapped
and
in the head a couple times.
Curry's wife Ayesha was like, "Yo, I get anxious because he got all these groupies around him, and then she's like, but 10 years married, nobody hollers at me. I don't get no attention, and like, am I not sexy anymore? Like, I want that. Like, she literally says that she's mad because nobody hollers at her.
Wow.
I think it's just like Patrice O'Neal does like a bit.
Patrice
Yo,
O'Neal's my
R.I.P.,
guy.
yo,
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Patrice O'Neal does like a bit where he's talking about how like men just want to know that like they could fish kind of situation.
Still got it type shit.
Exactly, like they still got it, and I think that's just what she wants. So it's like, you know, like I
I
understand people are gonna, and people definitely went the route of like trying to bash her, like, oh, she's a woman, she's clingy, you know, you don't need somebody that's insecure like this in your life.
Oh, I didn't
shit
even
like
see
that, right?
I didn't even see that slander. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
there was a lot. There was a lot of that.
That's disgusting.
So you know, like, but you know, on the if
The route that I went with it was, if Curry would have said that,
Yo, done. Game over.
finished. Any man says that,
Yeah.
there's no sympathy.
Yeah, word.
There's none of that. A woman says that, women like, yeah,
well,
you go,
I think
bitch.
I think if a man says that, like nobody really bats an eye. Like it's just a line, you know.
But
Like
even
that's
so,
not the clip.
Women
that
would
they're showing.
drag him. Like if Curry
Sure,
sits
yeah.
up there on the talk shows, like, yo, I'm just mad because no girls be trying to grab
Done.
my dick. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
word.
you gonna look
But
at
she
him
didn't
like,
wild out like that. Like, time out. You bugged out. You're taking shit to the maximum.
Bro,
like,
like-
Ayesha Curry wasn't like, yeah, I want this man grabbing my pussy. Like, nobody was like
she
no,
want to get
was
get looks, and
she
she
was
wants
just like, yo, I want to be looked at.
she
Like,
wants Morris Chestnut to pull up and
Yeah.
that kind of
she
shit.
wants to go to the award shows, but that's kind of what it is. All right, I feel like that. Now that she's kind of entered this celebrity lifestyle because she has the cooking show, I think she does like a podcast or something, and I imagine she's accompanying Steph.
Ooh,
I tried really hard
Get the
there.
pasta talking shit about me.
3 times.
I tried. I read it back
You
though.
got duh. Go ahead.
So you know she's going with Steph. To switching
didn't
the
wanna
words
re-
up.
you didn't
Nah,
wanna try
I was
that
not
again?
revisiting that one. But she's going with Steph to these award shows. And she's in the company of all these extremely famous, scandalous women.
Scandalous
Yo,
women.
you ever seen the? Yo,
I
fam.
love it. Hip hop, basketball wives.
Yo, just watch Latin Grammys. And see what's good. Anyways,
Little sperm. Listen, that's
but yeah, she's going to all these award shows, going to these events, and of course, I mean,
she's with her man. Nobody's gonna wild
Yeah,
out.
word. Yeah.
exactly.
Nobody's gonna
I mean,
do
she'll
no
get the
dumb
occasional
shit.
comments
Exactly.
like, "Oh, yeah, you look so beautiful. How are you?"
Yeah, like listen, honestly, that's the difference between men and women. Like, if you with your wife, another man's not gonna come and try to holler at your wife.
Yeah.
But women, if you see a woman with her man, you're gonna try to
But the
say
thing
some
is,
slick shit.
the thotties is gonna be out there. So like all the dudes that out here looking for thotties, they not looking for Ayesha Curry. So it's like she's not gonna get the attention that she wants because she's not what everybody that's has attention to give wants.
And they respect her. They're like, yo, you know what?
Ain't nobody, yo,
Nah,
time
no,
the
no,
fuck
no,
out.
no,
We're
no,
not
no,
about
no,
to
no.
try to paint men like we're some like holier, like as a gender, like we're just over here like, yeah, yo, like I'm so respectful. Like single dudes is savage.
Don't try to lie. Don't try to lie.
Andy, you
There's
single?
dudes that savage.
I
Hold
am.
on.
Andy, you single, bro?
I am.
Like, you ever? Is the reason why you don't holler at?
I mean, if they want
No. Is the reason why?
I'm gonna ask you a follow-up question.
Is the reason
I
why
got
you
you.
don't holler at a wholesome woman because you got too much respect for them?
a wholesome woman. What character? Well, like what's a
Ayesha
wholesome?
Curry.
If you out here,
Just not Ayesha Curry.
let's say the boys invite you out, like, yo, Andy, we out, let's get these bitches, and you pull
We
up.
don't use that language, but okay.
Whatever, whatever, right? And they're like, "Yo, Andy, let's get these bitches." And you go out with them, right?
Okay.
And you in the zone, and you
Okay.
out here searching for bitches.
Okay.
And you stumble upon, you see the thotties, they out there, and then you see Shorty that got her scrubs on from work. And I know you're in the
In
medical
the club,
profession,
in
so
Made
that
in
might-
Mexico, she's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, happy hour happens. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, and the thotties, they coming over, they trying to dance with you and shit, bro. You gonna be like, yo, wholesome woman, I'm gonna let you rock, cause respect.
That's not really the case. I gravitate like if they look nice, I'll
Have
try
you
to
ever
make
turned down a woman out of respect?
I don't know. It's hard to
What
answer.
what type of
Oh, wait,
lifestyle?
Okay, hold
Following.
on. Go ahead. No.
No, it's just I don't know. Just hard. I don't know.
Have you ever
I'll turn down like a woman who's like you can tell she's like all right, like you too thotty. Like I'll immediately with the don't make your way because they want. I hate attention whores. I hate that with.
We
a
all
passion.
hate them.
Yeah.
So if I see one and they want
I
that
report
attention,
them on Twitter.
okay, wow,
Oh,
the police here. Look at this.
if
The
anybody's
authority.
if anybody's page has gotten taken down, you know the number one offender. Damn, y'all both ops. You're snitching on everybody. Son snitched on the fucking on the salesman. You snitching on people on Twitter.
Yo.
What post you dig for posts? You try to find the Twitter
It's just
rules?
on the TL. Look, this is what I was gonna ask you.
All right, well, yeah, follow you.
Because he's talking about just single women outside. I'm talking about married women. Would you, if Erica Maine is throwing herself at you, and she's married to Safari, and Ayesha Curry's throwing herself at you, and she's married to Curry,
Nah, I don't do that. Nah, I'm not a homewrecker.
listen, stop. Take your personality out of the equation.
Okay, if it was just
Hypothetically,
random-
you was
okay.
that type of nigga.
Okay.
Like, you
I
was
wouldn't
like,
give a
yo,
shit.
fuck
Of course,
it,
I wouldn't give a fuck. Yeah.
Either one of them.
Yeah.
Like, you
If
would.
they're giving me that vibe,
You had to pick one.
oh man, that's hard.
Like,
Alright.
which one you'd be like, all right,
Erica Mena looks, she's bad.
feel me? Like, you'd be
Yeah.
like, because she's not
Yeah.
as wholesome.
But you're not. But you see what he's saying though. He's saying Erica Mena is bad. He's not saying.
No.
Oh damn, I respect Ayesha Curry.
But you respect
You know what I
her.
mean?
Yeah,
Like
family,
that was not
yeah,
what it was.
kids.
He didn't
That's
say
exactly what he said.
No, he didn't.
The translation.
No, he didn't.
Listen,
No, he
the
didn't.
translation
No
of what he
way.
said. Erica Maine is more thotty, so I'm with that because the head looks better.
Yeah, I mean, she looked good. Yeah.
Is
for
that
sure.
what you said?
I'm gonna go with that? Yeah. If you took my personality out of the equation,
And what I said was, well,
I'll
first
go
and
by looks.
foremost,
If I took my personality
we
equation, I
don't
was
know
that
that
type
Ayesha
of.
Curry got the whack wop game. Like we don't know that.
Curry's been shooting 18% from three. She ain't doing something right.
I mean, ever since that interview came out, he been slumping.
We gotta get. That's funny.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
But if
ESPN hasn't.
if I was that type of
spoken about
guy,
that one.
like not took myself out of the equation, I was the type of guy.
Not
yeah,
that
I'll
you
go
know-
with a more attractive, like Or even if Erica Mena wasn't in the picture and Curry's wife was there throwing herself at me, and I was feeling it, yeah, I don't care.
No, I'm saying like she's a respectful, like she carries herself with respect. Obviously, she's throwing herself at you, so it's not that level of respect. But her image publicly is a respectful woman. And then you have someone who's a little more thotty. You would go with the one who's
So the thought is a little more easier, and
and
quote
it's
unquote,
like,
you know.
it's not a problem. It's just like, you know what, that's away.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel me? So it's like,
I don't know. Ayesha Curry, figure it out. You got a family. I don't know why you spilling beans on some talk show.
Yeah, I don't think
that's never.
She shouldn't do it on that level.
Exactly. I don't think unless that's
people
something
watch you.
That's
People-
something you take to your husband.
Word facts.
That's something you take to your husband.
but what do you think Curry's gonna say? She's like, yo, niggas don't holler at me.
You don't need to worry about that.
What do you think he's gonna say?
I
Well,
mean,
you have-
but I don't remember the exact phrasing of what she said, but I don't know if it was whether if she brought the fact that stuff was getting women thrown at him. She did.
Yeah, she did.
So then that's there's hints of jealousy there.
I mean, he's an NBA player.
But
On the
still,
best
I mean,
team in the NBA.
But what do you mean? You knew what you signed up? You kind of signed up for this.
Yeah.
You signed up for this.
But I just don't.
And she
Listen.
and here's the thing. She dove in head first. Because she wasn't shit before,
Curry's mom was super tight while she was talking this shit. She was looking at her like,
Why would you say that? Yeah, why would you say
yeah,
that?
like
That's
why would you
something
say this
can't say.
on
You
national
can't-
TV?
Yeah,
bro?
you gotta keep that in the family.
Yeah. Hey, if you're feeling some type of way, yeah, talk to your hubby. Like, yo, I'm feeling this because I don't feel
Not even. You can just
attracted, I don't
talk-
feel loved. I want to. I know you love me, but I want to feel good about myself. Insecurity, insecurity. But don't put your insecurities in because everyone's gonna.
Exactly.
People are gonna fucking.
And then relationships get picked apart, and that's what
Yeah,
happened.
and
That's
that's
what
bad.
happening. That's what's
Nah,
happening.
but their
now.
relationship is getting picked apart.
It's getting. Well, just wait till these playoffs over. Wait till the playoffs over. Wait till Steph gets home.
He's not gonna say nothing about it.
Because Romy right now is after the game going to sleep, waking up, shooting around. He's out the crib. He's zoned, or he's trying to be zoned in.
I don't think he's that mad about it though,
His statistics say otherwise.
bro. But think about it. It's not that serious for him to be tight about it. But the thing about it is she's talking well, she's not. People are making it seem worse than what it actually is. Because she said it for 2 seconds and that's it. But the fact that she said it on national TV, knowing today's market and how everything gets around, it's like, yo, you wilding right now. And the fact that you need that validation so you can feel good. And people's like, oh no, she's had 3 kids and she's been holding him down. That's not the fucking point. The point is that you don't say shit like that. And if a man would have said it, it would have been a problem. That's my biggest thing.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Think about how Curry would have gotten dragged if he would have said that.
It's one of those things that we kind of have to live with as men, though, because society benefits us so much more than it does a woman. So there are double standards that we have to keep. That's just that's part of the game.
Well, when you put
That's
it like
part
that,
of a male dominated society.
that makes sense.
There's certain things we can't do.
That makes sense.
Women pull up to the function with their women and they with their girlfriends and they be like, bitch, what's good, bitch? And it's just like, yo, let that word come out your mouth, yo.
I mean, that's a different story.
And gay dudes can do it though.
Yo, they certified. They good.
They good. You wanna know why? Because
They say bitch more than women.
you wanna know why? Because same struggle, similar struggle,
Theirs is worse, to be honest.
very
Theirs is definitely. Well, it depends.
similar struggles. It has nothing to do, I don't think, with the feminine aspect of it. If a gay dude is more feminine, it could be a broadly masculine gay dude. He still be out here, bitch. It's all good. Tell me I'm wrong though.
Nah, it's facts.
Tell me I'm wrong, yo. If fucking Magic Johnson's son be doing that, he brawling.
He's not brolic.
He brawling, bro.
He's not brolic.
He's 6. Yo, bro, he could probably bench press me.
He is not brolic.
I'll put
bro.
Bray, he could bench press me.
Probably, but he's not brolic, bro.
He can bench press me.
No, he can't. Have you seen him?
He can bench press me.
He's just tall.
Okay. If Magic Johnson, if you was in prison and Magic Johnson's son pulled up behind you and whispered in your ear, "What's up, fish?"
You see, now you taking this shit to some level.
I'm just saying, bro. You gotta have to make a business decision.
I mean, to people who are in an unfortunate situation, he got bread, so it's like some people might get turned around on that. You feel me? So it's like, who knows? But my biggest thing is just that you shouldn't need validation from anybody but yourself.
Exactly. Just keep it in the family. Keep it in the relationship. Like, we don't need to, like, people that run into public settings in order to handle private problems are, I have issue with that.
I have a big issue with that. Like, even people who argue in public with whoever they're with.
Yeah, you don't need that, for sure.
Come on, what are you doing,
Nah,
bro?
nah.
Like,
I
you
hate
want
that.
people to look so you can look crazy? Come on.
Yeah,
bro.
and people are looking at you like, you don't need all that.
Everybody in your business, like, oh, I saw them
Yeah.
arguing.
It depends.
Depends
Depends
on
on
what.
where
That's
you
never
are, so-
valid.
No.
Depends on where you are,
listen,
too.
Listen, right? So it's like, will I argue in front of my building or like around where
Negative.
I live or like where I might know people? No.
Yeah, that's a negative.
If I'm in the city, if I'm
You in DC.
if I'm in another city, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about these people, bro.
For sure.
I'm
But
never
that doesn't
gonna,
mean
I'm
you
never
should
gonna,
argue in front of
well,
people.
obviously
It's not
not.
about other people,
but,
bro.
But it is. Think about it, yeah. Like, the world is your oyster. You can do with it whatever you want. So I'm not gonna sit there. If I got a problem and I got something to say, I'm not gonna let somebody I'm never going to see again.
Oh, for sure. That I agree with.
Have an impact on my ability to communicate.
But arguing that I'm talking about and your communication are two very. I'm talking about like argument.
Yeah.
Like y'all screaming at each other.
Yeah, that-
suck
you don't
my
need that.
dick,
Yeah.
that kind of argument.
Nah, let it fly.
Nigga, please.
Nah.
Let it fly.
Nigga, that shit is embarrassing
Yeah.
anywhere you go.
Yeah.
Like, no matter who's around. I
So-
don't care
to
about
who?
who's around. The fact that it's
To
in
who?
public.
Yeah, you shouldn't be arguing in the first in public. I don't know.
in
That's just
public.
me. Yeah.
Just be like, yo. we
I
gonna handle
maybe
this
I'm just
later.
lacking shame. Maybe that's what it is.
That's good.
Maybe
man.
you just haven't had somebody to argue with you to the point that you're like,
Yeah, you have a girl, right? Like,
Yeah.
do you want me asking? Have you gone to an argument in public?
a bad argument.
Like a
Nah.
That she does one of these shit.
Nah, you get mushed. No, I've never been mushed in public by my girl before. I've never been mushed in public.
I haven't either. I would have been dead.
But keep this in mind. Like, if you ever get into an argument in public and then like it gets really bad and all that, like you're gonna feel some type of way. Like you're gonna feel embarrassed. Like it's a given. Unless you're like that type of person. Is like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's
That's then I guess.
there I go.
But I side with you because I had an ex like for like 8 years and I would hate arguing in public.
She used to like to do that.
No, because
She did it sometimes.
Because here's the thing, yo.
Sometimes.
Because here's the thing. Let's say as soon as that that limitation is revealed, you know,
They're gonna do it to get you tight.
not even to get you tight. They just know they got you in the corner. So it's like, you know, they could be talking to you really calm, saying all these awful things, and you just gonna be gritting your teeth like, yo.
I mean, you pick
wait.
at that point. You
Just
pick,
wait till
pick
we, yo, just wait till we go. Wait
at
till
that point, you just pick your battles.
Is
'cause
the
it's
Uber
like,
considered a public setting to you?
no, the Uber is money time. It's game time.
So then why the fuck would you care? Like, I feel like that's the
I think
same
it's
as
the
being.
same
No, it's not.
How?
There's a driver there, and
Yes.
that's it.
I think it's worse.
And
Actually.
even in
I
the
think
Uber,
it's worse. I'd rather do it on the train because I'm not distracting the person that is supposed to be getting me to
train's
my
even
destination
worse.
safely.
The train is 10 times worse.
Where
How?
it's so because you have an intimate space. You're in a small space with people sitting down, picking their boogers and shit, and like just they look
That's
at
your
you.
image of the train.
It's like imagine this is,
exactly.
imagine this is the
what-
train right now. Imagine this is the train. There's people standing and everywhere.
Everybody's picking their boogers.
Everybody's picking their boogers, wiping on the pole, and you just touch it because you don't know whatever. And
That
you're
sounds
arguing.
like
and
that
you're arguing.
happened to you.
That's that Brooklyn shit, bro.
That happened to you, bro.
On the
It was
Brooklyn
a booger
side
on-
of the
it
beach.
was a
It was a
bro.
booger. You didn't see
No,
it.
oh my god, have you seen my Instagram?
Nope.
You have boogers on your Instagram?
No. That's all I do. That's all I do is pick. No,
Take
it was
pictures
a
of boogers
seat
on poles.
cup full of shit. I put on my story. I'm not sure if you saw my story. Yeah. Couple of shit. I was like, only New York City. And it was in the city, not Brooklyn. It was
But the
city.
train came from Brooklyn. It was
No,
an
the
uptown train.
No, the train was coming from, it was the N train. The N train goes to Queens.
All right.
As long as it wasn't the Bronx, I don't care.
Okay, I'm glad. But yeah, like that. But like, all right, imagine this is the train and there's people standing and you start arguing. Everyone is going to gravitate towards that. And what makes it even worse, phones. And they start pulling it out, start recording. And that makes it so much worse.
Well, that's it. Oh, I'm not talking about doing this shit during rush hour, bro. Where like
The train's
where,
always
like,
packed.
Yeah, it's always
I got
packed.
my elbow in somebody's face talking about yo, fuck you mean? Like, no, like,
dude. It's,
My nigga, the thing about it, let's use a train example. Now there are other people who can interject and make it even worse.
nobody's interjecting. And then if
No,
that
people
because
what?
then-
People
what?
what? People are always
Here's the
nosy
thing.
and people
Here's
will do it.
The thing,
No.
yo. See,
What
this
city
is,
are
this
you
is,
from?
This is what determines who's
Bronx.
a real one or not. This is what determines
Riverdale's
who's a
a
real one or
separate
not.
side.
Because no matter what the setting is, if I'm arguing with somebody that I care for and someone that I love, right? If anybody that we don't know interjects, they the enemy.
Yeah, it's like,
And
yo, shut the
yo,
fuck
who
up.
the fuck you talking to? You know, like that's
Yeah,
what's
but you know
happening.
what's the problem? Somebody interjects and says some slick shit, and y'all both turn attention to her, and he be like, "Yo, shut the fuck up to bitch to your girl." Then you're gonna have to fight the nigga.
Yeah, we got to fight.
All right, but the problem is that wouldn't happen if you arguing at home, nigga. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
That's the whole thing.
Okay.
And like
That
it could
is a
happen.
possibility.
Don't
it could
argue
happen in the streets,
outside.
too.
So is that the
it could
moral?
happen in the streets?
Is that the moral of the story? Don't argue outside.
It's just wrong.
I just think it
might
looks
fight.
bad.
It looks bad. Yeah,
Everything
it looks bad.
else could come with it, but my whole thing is it just looks bad. Like, bro, tú no tienes costumbre. Like, what's up with you?
All right.
But yeah, don't do that.
Don't-
Like,
yeah,
that shit is not cool.
If you see me arguing in the streets with my girl, do not interject. I will fight you.
And if she mushes him, put it on World Star.
World Star. don't argue in the train.
That
also.
would be like, I don't even know. Like, what is the fallout from ending up on World Star nowadays? Well, I haven't been on World
Follows.
Star. I haven't been on the World Star in years.
You
There's
get
a page
fo-
called World Star Latin.
Oh yes. World, or isn't it like World Latin Star?
World Latin Star.
There
Sorry,
you go.
World Latin Star, and they have only in your favorite city. It's usually in the train.
No, I don't follow it, dude. I can't do it
Why?
because it's just negativity.
Is it?
It's a lot of it.
Do you know what I seen?
What
on-
do you consider negativity? Hold
I
on.
don't want to see nobody like, I want to be like, oh, you know, like scrolling through, ooh, you know, the homie took a photo of wildlife. Oh, that's cool. Like my friend and his girlfriend, you know,
It's
and
not-
then it's motherfucking you see some it's security footage, and you see some guy like just walking, minding his own business, and then a fucking car just comes out of left field and just pins him against the fucking wall, and you see him like screaming and then he just goes limp, and then it's like, yeah, that's my motherfucking. That's why I
They
followed World
bar-
Latin Star, bro.
They
That
barely
doesn't
show
happen.
that. Yeah, they barely show that.
They don't show
that's-
anything like that.
What they did show
Maybe
World
I was in
Latin
a
Star
different
I
era
was-
of World Latin Star.
I was like livid. Oh my god! I think it was on World Latin Star. The dude, it's a skit. The dude's holding his belly. He's like, oh fuck.
Oh, that he took a shit on the train?
Yo, what? Only in your favorites. Yeah, I think it was on World Latin Star. Only in your
Like
favorite
I
city.
said, bro. What do you mean? Like I said, I'm not here for this negativity, bro. I'm
not-
not about to watch somebody.
And they
take a shit
posted
on the
people
train.
arguing on the train too.
I'm
you
not
know that,
with-
right?
Okay, cool.
And you're not. I'm guessing you're not with that either.
I might be on it. Let me know.
There's no. I haven't seen World Latin Star on the one train, so I think it'll be all right.
It's you know what's normally the local trains, like the R trains, like the
All the dirty trains.
all the dirty trains. Yeah.
Dirtiest
The
train
6
line.
train,
Dirtiest train line. Dirtiest train line.
Dirtiest train line.
5.
I'm gonna say the 6. I'm gonna say the 6.
Yeah, those
I
are
had
pretty bad.
for like going to like college and going to school. Take the D to
But
6. Boom.
what about the 3 train?
I don't
Three
think I've
train's
taken
not
it.
that bad.
I don't think I've taken it.
But have you taken it to Brooklyn?
Yeah, it's not that bad. I would say, damn, what's the worst train, dude?
The 5 is pretty bad.
A train is really bad.
No, it's not.
It can be.
A train.
The
on
A train
where?
goes to Dykeman. It can't be that bad.
Once
It
you
takes you to the promised land, bro. Like,
no. Because once you get maybe like past West Fourth, that's where
As soon as you hit the city, it gets
things
bad.
get dicey.
Like West 4th Street train station is bad. Like going down that ramp,
Oh yeah. Yo, you get
you
you
smell everything:
you-
food, shit, piss, lavender, everything.
taste of New York City right
Yeah,
there.
that's it. You get everything. Horse shit. Don't know how
Taste
that ends
of
up
New
there.
York City, bro. You got the
If
African
you could taste, literally,
sense.
if you smell deep enough, you could taste it. Yeah, you could taste New York City, right? That's it.
There's
Yeah.
a taste of New York City, yeah.
that's some funny shit right there.
Yeah, I mean the 42nd Street train station always smelled like K2.
K2.
Yeah, you know what K2 is?
Oh, that's a synthetic marijuana.
Yeah.
What do you know about synthetic marijuana?
I just know that the junkies be on 42nd Street smoking that shit heavy. That's the
so
only reason.
how do you know they're smoking that? If you ask them like, hey, what are you smoking? Oh, K2.
I've heard descriptions of K2 and the scent match the
I don't know.
description.
When it first came out, I saw people purposely, willingly smoking K2 and rolling it up in front of my face. We were playing football. It was some niggas from Brooklyn,
Damn.
some nigga named Chucky, and he was just lighting up the K2. And niggas had weed. They had regular weed.
But why? That's
And
so
they,
bad.
Did they pick K2?
That's like what's that green? And when you smoke it, you automatically start like convulsing and start tripping really bad.
Salvia.
Salvia.
Oh,
That's like that.
I was
Isn't
gonna
it
say
like
the
that?
drug
Isn't it
from
like
Green
that?
Lightning.
Well, Salvia,
Lightning.
I don't know too much about Salvia. I know a bunch of kids in my high school were doing that shit, and that was like a little fad for like a
That's
couple
that
months.
Riverdale shit. Nobody in Clinton did
For
that shit.
fact, that's some Riverdale shit.
Clinton was just smoking weed
And it was-
and drinking.
And yeah, so like dudes were doing K2, or not K2, dudes were doing Salvia, and it's like it's weird, cause like you fucking, I don't know, you just like zone out. I think it like stops the flow of oxygen to your brain or some shit. That's some weird shit, dude. I don't know, but so you trip out for like 10 seconds. It's really fucking hard.
They never tried to peer pressure you into like hit this.
Salvia?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I said I'm good.
The wildest shit that niggas ever try to make me do is Molly dust, bro.
Molly dust.
So it's just ecstasy.
Holy shit.
The brown shit.
What?
That shit sound like heroin.
Bro, it was some wild shit, bro. It was at work, too. That's how I knew corporate America was some wild shit, bro. I was like, bro, I came into the office and it was like, yo, we got Somali. I'm like, okay. He's like, yo, pull up to the staircase. I'm like, okay. Bro, pull. It looks like brown sugar. I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's like, you just dip your finger in there, put it all on
Nah,
your
you
teeth.
bugging. That's like
all
that's
up.
to do with coke.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
like so you
just
can feel that rush.
They used to sniff coke in the office, too, but that's
Son,
another story.
Nah, you bugging.
But I was just like, yeah, I'm going to holler at y'all niggas, bro. Y'all could keep that. I'm not with that.
How about shrooms? How do you guys feel about shrooms?
Apparently
Shrooms
they're getting
are-
legalized in like
Bullshit.
Washington.
Colorado.
And in Washington,
I don't know about Washington. I know Joe Rogan posted the shit that is getting legalized in like Denver, I think, or some shit.
Denver's
Why?
the drug
That's a
capital of the USA.
hallucinogenic.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck? Everyone's stuttering. What the fuck?
It's the lights, dude.
Yes, it's not me anymore. Yes.
All right, Kala.
Yeah, tight.
But like, yeah, why? It's like it's a hallucinogen. Isn't that even if it's from the earth? Oh damn! There you go with the pros and cons with that.
I don't know, man. But anybody who I know has had a trip off of shrooms have apparently liked it. It's based on you and like,
You got to microdose.
yeah.
You got to take a little bit. You can't
Have you taken it?
No.
You've taken it, bro. Oh no, you have
not.
no.
I've done
heard.
extensive research.
I've heard the
I've said like how it smells too.
I've heard the dogs.
It tastes like ass though. Apparently.
Yeah, it's going in like
yeah, just it cow shit. Yeah.
yes, yeah. Holy fuck!
For real?
I know, I know.
yeah.
Certain settings they use like
Use manure.
yeah, compost. That smells like. Have you smelled compost? Like
No. Probably smells like
some
ass.
I remember one of my friends from high school. He was growing shrooms. It smelled so bad. Like he had to keep it in his closet on top of covers and all that because it smelled bad.
His mom ain't saying nothing to him?
Because he had it pretty well covered.
What high school you went to? Bayside? No, you from Brooklyn.
Bayside. It's not like California.
Nah, I'm bugging. That's in Queens. You went to what? Fort Hamilton?
No, New Utrecht.
Ah,
Don't
that's
judge
lit.
me. Don't judge
Tell
me.
us football stories about New Utrecht.
We busted their ass both times. we played.
Okay, cool. Done.
Yeah, Utrecht had a pretty
Anyways.
bad record. Yeah.
No, they weren't that bad, but we made them look bad.
I remember like there was a year where they had a bad record.
What year you went there?
Oh, I graduated 09.
We played them 09. Yeah, it was a homecoming.
Thank you. I guess I don't know.
He was too busy watching Asian kids getting beat up.
Yeah.
I was in junior high school.
Was New Utrecht lit? Because I heard the actual school was cool.
It was all right. It was okay.
Tell us your favorite story from high school.
Favorite story from high school.
Best and worst.
Like the one that you break out at parties.
So
In the kitchen.
Unfortunately, not to be sad and sappy, like my high school days was me taking care of my mom. That was it. Yeah, I was like, so I didn't really have much memories.
What about in school? Like while you were in there?
Senior prank, that was crazy. One year they did crickets and mouses. They got a whole bunch of them. Just let them loose
Yeah.
everywhere.
Go to
Holy
Petland.
shit, that was bugging out. That was
How long
crazy.
did they have like mice in the school for?
I don't know. They had to put like mouse traps and little everywhere on the staircases and all that stuff.
Did the people who did it get caught?
They were pretty good. They weren't. I don't think they have cameras in the hallways.
They
I don't
had
know.
metal detectors in New Utrecht?
They had at one point they did
At
because
one
it was like
point.
some incident that happened. Like it was a bomb threat. Like blow up the school, blah blah blah. Because that was like really prevalent in like Brooklyn area and all that shit. They locked
That
down
Brooklyn shit, bro.
John Jay High School. I think that John Jay. I'm not much sure if that's right.
Yeah.
They had a bomb threat there. They locked the fuck out of that school. They locked it down for like God knows how long.
That's
My
crazy.
fucking my boss is telling me that he went to go to his son's school, and they were like it's the like parents go to school day, and they show them all the school, and it's like, oh look, this is what your kid's doing. Look at all the classrooms, and they had some, I think it was like a gun scare or some shit, and they had to lock down
While
the
the
school.
parents were there?
They locked down the school while the parents were there.
That's a bad impression.
That's
Awful
I wouldn't want my
impression.
kid to go here. Oh,
That's lit.
there must be that one parent like, oh, it's not that bad. Like, security's pretty good.
Exactly. It's like
Security's pretty good. Like, I love my kid to
Alright
go.
in my day, you know. You didn't see no like crazy fights and nobody did no wild shit like that.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. I'll never forget this. Man, what's his name?
There you go. We jogging that.
It was some big dude who's mad cool. Like, you would say what up to him, mad cool. But you know, if you fuck with this guy, like, yo, he would fuck your shit up. I'll never forget. There was like, in every high school, there's different sects, like groups and all that.
yeah.
There was a Mexican group. So I guess
Peligroso.
something happened with
Say Mexican again.
Mexican.
Okay.
Is that wrong?
You're an asshole.
Mexican.
What did I say earlier? It says, whatever. Anyways,
Being peligroso.
and something happened, and this dude is huge, like bigger than you.
They took his tacos.
What?
They took his tacos.
No. It was it wasn't Mexican. It was like Puerto Rican, Dominican dude, and he was mad chill. But you know, if shit would go down, he'd be the first to throw hands.
Yeah.
Something happened with the Mexican dude who was picking on him or something, or some situation happened. But something happened. I'll never forget. In the lunchroom by the staircase,
This shit better be
the
good.
dude had him in like in a guillotine lock.
Yeah.
And he was just ragdolling him, throwing him against the wall, bang, but didn't let go.
That's lit.
He just kept throwing him.
Ragdolling him. He's like, nigga, you gonna
did-
stop? You gonna fucking stop? The dude was like, bang, just keep doing it.
That's
Until like
fire.
the deans had to come in and separate him. Dude, he was about to
How
murder
many
this
times he
kid.
did that?
He should have power
Like
bombed
4 or
homie.
5 times. But dude, the dude didn't move. He was you could tell his leg was struggling and shit.
I would have F5'd them.
Son, he was just like, nope.
He was
Bang.
Mexican, so the dude getting wrapped up was Mexican.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Holy fuck! Like I'll never forget
Mexicans
that.
be wild sturdy.
OD.
Son, it was
Like
it was
they
bad.
they got the best chins in boxing.
And you know they were like gangs. Let's put it like they were like a gang.
I'm about to
None of his
surface.
boys jumped in. None of them, cause they saw the dude was getting ragdolled. Like,
Oh
nah.
shit!
And probably his mans did some dumb shit, so he's like,
They would have been hanging off his arms like Christmas ornaments.
So if they would have jumped in, dude, it would have been a wrap. Like it would have been so bad. They were just standing there. I would never forget. I was just laughing my ass off. I was with some of my boys. I was like, yo, what the fuck,
That's lit.
yo, like dude, like your size maybe a little bigger, but a little stocky. Ragdolling him, son.
That's lit.
That's
Bad.
I would have been coaching him up.
Fuck him up, nigga.
The neck is
him up.
exposed.
Get his ribs.
Yeah, I would have called for the power bomb heavy. I've been like power bomb.
Yo, but it was against the wall, like
Yeah,
just throwing
dude.
him against
I
the
want him
wall.
to get power bomb.
They don't. You know what? Like you get thrown against the wall, like you fall.
Yeah,
You still had him.
it's lit.
Fuck, it was bad.
That's
That
some
must have been
shit.
a sight
Like
to see.
I don't know. Like that's why I feel like I would do some shit to a kid if I was a teacher.
You would.
I have a
and
good-
You'll get arrested.
I have a good junior
you
high school
know-
story. Hold up.
New York Board
Does
of
it
Ed.
involve another Asian?
Skip
It
my
involves a
resume.
teacher and a student.
Was the teacher Asian?
Teacher was Puerto Rican.
Okay, yeah, this is gonna be
So-
good. He pulled out his snake.
Nah, I
Balls?
guess so. The kid was. We were in lunch line, waiting on line, and he cut in line. And
The
the
kid?
kid cut in line. The teacher was like, "What are you doing? Go back to the fucking line." The kid, thinking he's hot shit, got to his face, and then he shoved the teacher. The teacher's like, "What are you dumb?" And he's a gym teacher. The gym teacher worked out, you know,
Little
yeah,
stocky.
yeah. He's like, "What are you doing?" It's like you're really trying to get like do something. He shoved his face, and I was just like,
That's it.
no. The teacher, lucky another like lunch school person saw it and was like, no, like
He was
don't,
like, yo, 50,
don't
calm
shit.
down.
Like, yo,
50 calm
ran,
down.
ran,
calm
separated him. And I remember the gym teacher saying clearly, he's like, yo, I was gonna hurt him. I was gonna fucking hurt him. I was gonna fucking hurt him. I was gonna fucking hurt him. He put his
Kids-
hand in his face. Like, that's the most disrespectful thing
Kids
you
are
could do.
ungrateful, yo. Kids are really
Yo.
ungrateful, and they don't understand that like the context from which they
And like
they're
in
doing
junior high school,
things.
you're like 13 years old. You're thinking you're hot shit. Dude, oh
But
my
that's
God.
I feel like that's just a people problem, right? And it's just like
For that's a problem.
people that go around and like have been through life and haven't gotten checked,
Yeah.
right? Because like even if like I mean, if you've never gotten checked, if you fucking ran into a situation, and ran your mouth and never got checked,
Yo, it was gonna happen. Yeah. for
like,
sure.
but that's a problem though. Like people are adults and have never been checked, and then
That's
they go
true,
and
yeah.
pop off at the mouth.
Hells yeah.
And get popped in the mouth.
Word.
You talk to the wrong person, and
Word. There's always someone bigger and badder than you. Always.
It's
Always. And
I
someone's
mean, not even bigger, just people that are just tougher.
Fam, yo, like,
bullshit.
yo, dude. If a fucking like, if a 140-pound boxer, like, if tried to square up with me, I'm washed.
Yeah, for sure. He's
That's
gonna.
a fact.
Yeah.
I'm
Mayweather will
washed.
wash anybody.
I'm washed. Bro.
Agreed.
I'm
I totally
washed.
agree. Yeah.
Anybody.
Yeah.
Washed. You seen when he broke Big Show nose?
Yeah.
Woo!
That shit wasn't even scripted,
WrestleMania
bro.
25,
He-
right?
some shit, yeah.
I think it was, yo, I'll never forget that.
He has hit him with a
With the
Show was
jab.
brass.
tight.
With the, he had a brass knuckles
No,
too.
Nah,
He
it
had
was
he was
regular.
bare fist.
Yeah.
It was regular, yeah.
And it wasn't even like he threw a haymaker, bro. He just threw a jab. Like the
Big
regular
Show was dumb
the
tight.
regular Mayweather joint. His nose broke.
Big Show was sick. He got
Remember, his shit was all fucked up.
They
Oh
had
my
to end
God,
the match
yeah.
real quick after that. That was like, yo, because Big Show was about to kill him.
He was
But
whispering
can't.
to the refs.
Yeah, he was like, come on. Come on.
Dude, it was bad. Dude, yeah, Mayweather, yeah, fuck. How do you feel
I
about,
mean-
you think he's gonna come back or what?
He shouldn't.
No, he's never gonna come back. He's done. He's over.
I mean, when he needs some money, he might come back.
He's never gonna need money. He's good.
Mayweather Promotions is making like crazy money too.
Exactly. He has Gervonta Davis, who's world champion, and who's really good. I don't know. I know he had his name Badu Jack for a minute, but Badu Jack is kind of fell off. I don't follow boxing as much anymore. I'm gonna stop talking like I know things.
UFC.
Gang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo. So you don't know this, but me and my guy Don Saźon here, we took a trip out to DC this past weekend.
Oh, what's up? Nice. How'd you like it?
man.
DC sucks.
It's awful.
I like it. It's
The
not
city
that bad.
sucks.
Don't
It has-
ever-
One of my best friends, he's a diplomat out there.
That sucks.
It's lit for him because he's a diplomat.
Where's his what embassy is he?
He's in Virginia right now,
But-
but he works in DC.
Who's he a diplomat? Like
For Haiti.
For Haiti?
Yeah.
They got Haitian embassy in New York City.
I'm not too sure, but I know right now he's gonna go back in a couple weeks
In
back to
DC?
Haiti.
Tell him
Yeah.
pull up.
Listen, bro. DC has no personality at all.
Really?
The
I like
architecture
it.
sucks. The city's small. There's no food that's like, oh, I have to have this.
I mean, I've had some good Spanish food out there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
My mother cooks Spanish food every day.
Facts.
Nothing is gonna impress me.
It impressed me. I was like, holy shit, they have this out here. I'm like, fuck, because like, was it like I think a mile away from
What kind
DC?
of Spanish food?
It was Dominican. Actually, it was Dominican. It was not that bad.
Definitely not getting impressed by that. If you would have said like Ecuadorian or something
They don't have.
along
You know,
those
it's
lines,
crazy. They have the typical like Dominican, Puerto Rican, but everything else is like non-existent.
I don't know.
Peruvian, that's
Couldn't do
lit.
it.
Like I'll take that. But Dominican food and they be head cracking, I'm good.
Yeah. But we went to the Broccoli City Festival.
Another shit
Broccoli
show.
City.
Yeah,
What
it's
is it?
so
Like the broccolis. Or is that like a code name for like weed?
I think
Okay.
I think
Was it?
I think so. I think more so that I think what
If it was, then
I
I'm
forgot
disappointed.
like the founder of it got on stage and explained it.
Oh, you right.
I forgot
When Weezy was about to perform, he did that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I forgot exactly what but essentially it's just so they empower. The money goes into the community, and it's something
All right,
for.
that's
It's a good cause.
Yeah,
That's
it,
what's up.
it makes sense. It's cool. But yeah, so who we saw? We saw Gunna.
The best. I'm not gonna say the best performance, but he impressed me as an artist because I didn't think his stage presence was like that. I thought he was mad like, he got hype and like, I fuck with him. I like the way he performs.
Lil Baby.
Lil Baby was there. Tiana Taylor was there with a weird strip act that was like,
I didn't see that one.
good.
Ella May was there.
Didn't see her, but her mic cut off or some shit.
Yeah, she was tight.
Lil Wayne was there.
Lil Wayne was
Wayne.
cool. Yeah. Lil,
Black with the Six was there.
yeah, that guy.
Black with this 6.
Six Black, Six
Black.
Black. Yeah, whatever people call them.
I got it.
And then the main event was
Childish Gambino.
yes.
Nah.
Yeah. Yo,
bro, this guy was acting like a fucking fanboy.
Bro, that shit was beast.
he's
bro.
like Donald. Donald.
You wasn't even in the section,
perform-
bro. You was
I was in the
out in no
outskirts.
man's
Him as
land.
Childish, he has so much fucking energy, yo.
Yo.
Right? I'm sure he was like energetic
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
right?
Yo,
He
he was
sniffed
dope.
coke. I don't give a fuck what nobody said.
He was 100. He was so dope.
He
dude.
sniffed wild coke.
And we were so I was really close to them because they built out a center stage through the pit.
Yeah, yeah.
And he used that a lot. And I was, maybe 10 feet from the center stage.
So he felt his like breath and all that.
Yeah, it was dope.
That's what's up.
I smiled at him and we made eye contact.
He's lying about that. There was no, and then he did him dirty. Childish, he went to the other side.
Oh yeah, he kept
of
going
the
to the
crowd
other side of the crowd. Yeah,
because he wasn't fucking with him. He saw his beard. He's like, that shit look messy. I'm not with that. Like,
But that entire festival was a fucking shit show.
it
though.
was a shit show because the way it was set up, they had 2 stages for no. Oh, and we saw a city girl, the one that's not locked up.
I didn't see her. Oh, we didn't see her, bro.
Yes, we did, and I got videos.
All right, well, post those if you're a real one.
I got you. Y'all go to my gram. Don, that's a song. Anyway, it was a shit show because they had 2 stages, literally like 50 yards away from each other, and
Oh,
there was
shit.
no reason.
Music must have been interfering, right? No?
Kind of, but it was just like it was no reason to have 2 stages. Like there was enough time in between sets that it could have just been one rolling show.
Oh.
But I guess they
got
wanted
you.
people to move,
Yeah.
and not get like stuck in the place and
Yeah,
like
yeah,
eat
yeah.
food and do all that shit. But it's like, bro,
They wanted to make it like a festival.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
all
Well,
right.
that's what it is, Broccoli City Festival.
Okay.
I didn't think at least the stage placement wasn't a good job.
Yeah.
It was right outside FedEx Field where the Redskins play, so like it was like
Okay.
in a section of the parking lot. But it was just like that was badly placed. Lil Wayne's performance, I didn't like
And
it.
you came mad late too. And that shit was fucking awful, yo. Cause you was on the outskirts, so like you had space to yourself, I imagine, right? No
No,
space.
I did not.
Well, okay. Well,
None.
I had no space, and I was mad close to the fucking stage, and like, while waiting for Lil Wayne, I hear like commotion behind me, and it's this fucking loud bitch talking about, "Excuse me." Like, my husband about to be on stage, my fiance about to be on stage.
That's
Look
funny.
at this ring. Let me get by.
Was the ring nice?
I didn't look at the bitch's ring. She's always like,
You should have slapped the hand. Fuck out of here.
I look back. She was like, yo, let me buy. And I was like, nah. Straight up, just no. No, you're not getting by. Sorry, try over there. So Shorty tried to strong arm me, right? And it's like, what am I supposed to do in that position? Like, what can I do? Like, I'm supposed to shove this bitch? I was about to, cause that's what I would do like in any other circumstance if somebody's pushing me. Like I'm a
Yeah,
fucking
for sure, yeah.
I'm gonna bounce them out the club, and I'm with my girl, so it's just like I'm super defensive. So like
Yeah.
that's not happening. So like 3 more of her shorties pull up and start like pushing past me. At that point, it's just like, what am I gonna do? So I throw my hands up. And this bitch is popping mad shit like, yo, my fiance will kill you. My fiance will shoot you. Yo, my fiance will shoot you.
Okay.
And I said,
Yo.
where your fiance pussy? I don't shoot guns, I shoot hands. You heard?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. and that's my gangster moment of the weekend. That's my gangster moment of the weekend.
I'm done.
You feel me?
It was, yeah, that apparently happened. And
I have witnesses.
no, I'm not doubting your story, bro. Trust me, it sounds like it happened. Listen, whenever there's multiple people, there's bound to be ratchetness, but I was just upset because the show was whack. It was raining. And if the Broccoli City, it wasn't whack. I'm ODing. It was
alright.
what it was.
Okay.
It was what you expected.
The Gambino
Right.
shit made it worthwhile for me, but go on.
Gunna's performance made it worthwhile for me, to be honest.
So you could have left mad early.
Nah, Gambino shit was lit too. I just didn't like that he let the chorus breathe so much. Like,
But that's like he was making it a production kind of thing though.
but he was ODing. He was dragging it. Like, you didn't need to do all
But
that.
no, dude. So like his team that did the festival was his tour team.
Okay.
So like what we saw was essentially a variation of what he was doing on tour.
I would be tight because he's ODing with the choir and he's letting them breathe too much.
Nah, the choir was dope. The choir was dope.
But when Kanye do it, it's whack.
Who said it was what? I'm not coming for Kanye using the choir.
Just
Like
saying.
Kanye's been using the choir since College Dropout in production.
I'm
So
just
like, what are
making
you
sure.
talking
I'm just
about?
checking
Yeah,
those
true.
boxes.
Like, so I'm not gonna be out here getting at Kanye Sunday services.
My whole shit was he let it breathe too much. Like sometimes it's like you ever seen those performances where like they rap it or they sing it and they just do this.
Yeah.
That's what he was basically doing, but just in the opposite direction.
Damn, that
They was
sucks.
just
Well, nah, it wasn't. Nah, you're gassing it, bro.
No, I'm
because
not.
you act like he just didn't perform.
Bro, a song that's 3 minutes and 42 seconds took him 10 minutes to perform.
Yeah, but I'm there for the experience.
You see? Apoyando D
I
and like
feel like he was milking his time then.
he was definitely milking
Yeah.
the time.
But dude,
because he was
yo,
the main event.
if you enjoy an artist, do you want them to do their set list and bounce? You want an efficient. You want somebody that's gonna run through the album to the second and then just dip off.
Yeah, but the energy has to match like.
But the energy wasn't. But the energy, I feel like
Like he has to be rapping the song because I wouldn't understand like who did that. Mariah Carey did it for one performance when she was like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was don't get me wrong, the performance was dope, but I feel like you don't need to string it out that much. Like
I feels you, yeah.
I understand what you're doing, the effect is good, but after a while you're like, yo, come on, man.
Yeah, I
like,
feels you.
Alright. But I wasn't wrapped up in the fandom like Ball was, so it's like it makes sense.
I mean, I just enjoy Childish Gambino, yeah.
I mean, so do I, but it's like after a while, it's just like, alright, dog, I get it.
What do you mean after a while, bro? I brought this shit up once.
No, what are you talking? I'm talking about like after a while in the sense of the performance, like when we're there and the choir singing for 5 minutes straight, and you're like,
Didn't you leave early?
no,
You stayed for the whole joint?
yes, I left when he played 2005.
So you left early?
That's not that early,
Nah, he went on.
bro. I was sick of his shit.
Oh,
I
damn.
saw it.
He went
I saw
on.
the songs I wanted to see. I'ma holla at you. Bye.
How long was that? Like, how long did it take from when he started to 3005?
Like an hour,
He went
Jesus.
and that was
Because he
like four
finished.
songs.
Because he finished with Redbone,
Damn.
and he
Did
did.
he sung
He
it?
did. Were you there for when he did World Star and shit like that?
Did he sing Redbone like through and through, or he let the choir sing?
He did a little bit of everything. He sung it, crowd sung it, choir sung it. Well, he was singing.
I mean, at that point, he must have been tired.
Yeah. But he was going off into the crowd and shit. He did. You were there for the new song that he released. That he did.
Probably, I don't know. I was
He
twisted.
he did some like live song that he hadn't done in or he hasn't recorded yet. I
You
guess.
got any merch from him?
No.
Why you saying no? Like you didn't want the merch?
I'm not big to a merch guy.
Makes sense. Even if it's dope.
I mean, if it's
Like
dope,
the Yams Day shits, that merch is fire.
I've never even seen the Yams Day shit.
They got mad V-Lone shit that's super heat.
Or
I love the slang. Super heat.
super heat
That's,
fire.
that's a Bronx thing.
That
for
show's
sure.
Fleet.
Yeah, it's a Bronx thing.
Do it. I like heat. I guess it's fire, heat. You know.
And on that note, BX all day.
You heard?
This has been another episode of the Medium Rare Podcast.
Yes, sir. I hope
As-
you enjoy our faces.
As always, like, comment, subscribe, give us your feedback. Looking into the camera, give us your feedback, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what's up. Add
And
us.
we about to have like the ticker and shit with like our ads and Twitters and all of that. So y'all niggas ain't gonna have no excuse.
Yep, and
None.
we're gonna look to hire some new cameramen because we got a couple people asleep at the wheel at the moment. But appreciate you.
Yeah. Thank you for having us. Well, what the fuck am I saying? Thank you for coming on.
No problem, brother. I appreciate.
And
thanks for the invite.
hopefully it's not in July when we get all the sponsorships.
For sure.
We're gonna put you in the credits.
For sure.
Oh yeah,
Protection
facts.
team.
You
For sure.
Blue Mountain State.
Awesome. That's what's up.
Huh?
Check me out. Check me out.
Huh?
AndyMarcillo.com. I have
Yeah,
a website.
plug.
AndyMarcillo.com. Snapchat to my life. My Instagram, my Twitter, my Snapchat, all that stuff. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
And he's single.
And I'm single, yes.
Ready to fucking mingle. And if you got
not
an
ready.
Asian guy walking across
Yo,
the
come to
street,
the BX.
if there's an Asian guy walking across the street, he's not gonna help you. Okay?
If you got fake Romeo tickets to sell, he's your man.
That's so fucked up. That's bad. That's so bad.
I bet you said Romeo.
Oh, that's what I said.
Romeo.
That's what I was saying. I was like, what did I say? What did I say?
You said Romano.
Romero.
Like
Romero,
Ray, my
Romero.
G.
Ray Romano.
You got
Ray Pajama.
Ray Pajamo.
That's hilarious.
At least we all studied this episode.